Hello, everybody. It's Friday, so you know what that means. We're actually doing another Fan Friday. Today's episode is a game picked by the folks over on Discord. I am asking them to help me each week deciding what we're going to do for Fan Friday, because that's the whole point of Fan Friday, and I figured I would let them do all the work. And one of the games they suggested I play is called Not for Broadcast. It is a game where I run a TV studio? So what could possibly go wrong? Enter game name. Oh, well, of course, we gotta go with the big JC. We're broadcasting live. Hello, Chicago. Day 1. The election. Wait, my first day on the job is during an election? That seems ill-advised. What kind of station am I working at?
Hi, David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through.
You got Cox!
Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're gonna have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry, it's not hard, and I'm gonna stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens.
They're gonna walk me through an election broadcast on the phone? Also, cake sale? And friends? And Miss November? And drinks? How am I gonna get any work done?
When I say jacket, you say potato. Jacket, potato, jacket, potato. When I say jacket, you say potato.
Imagine being this guy waiting for me on the other end of the line, like, what the hell is he doing? Here's the thing. I love a good potato jacket. Get some chili in there, some cheese. Oh my god, or you just go with the cheese and like a broccoli, or cheese and bacon, or forgo the cheese. Get some sour cream, get some like chives and stuff. Oh my god, I forgot about baked beans.
Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath
That note was
you've
the
got
exact same
screens.
note Jack Black hits when he goes,
Is the
wow,
broadcast
wow,
screen.
wow, wow,
That's
wow,
what
wow.
the
You know what I'm
viewers are
talking
seeing
about?
at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the 4 small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left.
What about the sensor buttons and these things? What about all this? Can I play? Oh my god, okay.
These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
You know, it might have been the accent. Or the buildings. But the plugs, they're the dead British giveaway. Is that it? The fan didn't turn on. Fan. Oh yeah, it gets hot in these studios. Wait, why is it blowing the air away from me? Ah, probably trying to get the studio engineer stink off of
You
me.
can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us.
It has been going on for some
There's
time.
plenty of time for me to explain.
Uh-oh.
Right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts. Pick any 3 and load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
All right, well, obviously my salad weekly is our number 1. We got to be healthy. So we got to do exercise with ham sleeves. Yep, that sounds about right. And then, what is this? Nah, what is this? Undiscovered holiday gem, nah. Crazy Neil pre-Christmas crazy comfy chair. That's the one. After you're done working out.
You know seafood makes me cry.
Right, quick as you can, select screen 1.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
What is
You're trying to
this?
kill me.
And yet you persist. Going 5, 4.
Are we broadcasting live from a community college? What is happening?
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay,
Moving on
we're
up.
all good.
The election
Next
win
is going to be the
that
throw to
has
the news
suggested
titles on screen 2.
Hopeful or
There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins sports.
What's going on with the BBC right now?
And a spoonful of sugar.
Are there no adults who
Megan
can host?
Chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters
10,
to hear what the leaders of this
8,
fledgling party
7,
have to say on their historic
6,
Right.
5.
That's all coming up on
In
tonight.
3,
National
2,
Live News.
1. Lovely, mate.
Please, I'm a natural.
Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Oh, it was a nuclear blast that killed all the adults. Well, now this makes sense. But is he going to be done in makeup in time? Oh, ladies, put that blush on him.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Lovely, mate.
But first, the votes are in, and it's a decisive win for Advance. The landslide.
Listen, mate, we often get a bit of interference around this time of night, so keep your eye on the machine on the bottom right. You can move that white dot up and down, avoiding the interference using the yellow knob or your scroll wheel.
Is this how TV? I don't think this is how TV really works.
The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's.
Who is trying to interfere?
But have yet to appear publicly.
Right, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
HQ to hear the co-leader's acceptance speech.
And 3, 2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody. Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Wanker Snatch?
Ask him about the
I thought
election.
Cox was a rough last name.
Big words.
That's the same policy we use with you. I thought that was our little secret. Doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship. No.
Wicked. Made it to the first ad break. It's doing great, mate. But this is where it starts.
I love this game already.
This next sequence is what we call a multi-cam sequence because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long, 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit.
Oh, this must be what I'm doing wrong with YouTube. I don't cut nearly this much. These are good tips.
A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
Quiet in the studio.
Whatever happened to that election we were supposed to have today?
10 seconds, everybody.
So we go 1 first. Is that the plan?
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome
Screen
back to the
1,
National
Jeremy.
News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first,
Get
our
ready to go to
very
Megan
reporter,
on screen 4.
Megan Wolf is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to
shop
Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is a long...
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
Don't worry, I got it. I figured it
Dare
out.
say having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
He's a wonderful
Lovely.
guy.
Now back to Thunder Twat.
I worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. What a wild ride this has been. I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course.
I know they're playing this for comedy, but in a roundabout way, this is kind of how it works. I've been on shows where I get to see the guys operating the systems in the background. I mean, the buttons aren't this big, but
But I really am not
it's still pretty neat.
Although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That's a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you,
I don't have it down yet, but I'm starting to understand what you have to do. It's kind of about predicting when to switch between the two and have a flow. I'm just really stressed out and worried that something's going to pop up and I'm going to have to do a thing.
suffering.
Been on that show a bit long.
I was talking to the viewers,
in the
Dave.
End, I do it for the difference. I suppose in the end, I do it for the people that I inspire. I do it for the little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But, I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, one should always strive to not fuck things up.
What?
Oh, well, don't worry, you won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, you did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing.
Next week.
Right, they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
Watch out for that interference, mate.
I see. This is the most complicated. Oh my God! Why can't I watch this? This seems great.
She's losing it in the studio. I'd love to hear what he's saying, but don't switch to it now. You can go to the archive when the broadcast's done. We keep everything.
I don't know that.
Woo!
No, Lance, we mustn't.
Mustn't you?
Dr. Lance to you.
Damn! Get it, Doc. Oh, what the? What is this show?
All for you.
Dr. Hemlock.
We're gonna change the world, you know? Don't let listen to you.
Dr. Hemlock.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Doctor,
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
you need to see this.
Now it's all too late.
Look at this!
The virus. The sterility. This formula, this is the key.
Stop it all.
At the
Yes.
end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
If we should. I love this show. I don't know what this show is, but I'd watch the hell out of it. All right. Good. Counting down. Hit him with the ad. Hit him with the ad. And bam.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you've probably noticed, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen, here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the spacebar on your keyboard. for as
Oh,
long as
that's
the
what I was
swear
doing
word
wrong.
lasts.
Okay.
It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you gotta do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear.
So
Most
1,
people
2.
like to have the volume of the
Oh, perfect for YouTube viewing.
As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
Yep, I got you.
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard.
Wait, how is he knowing what I'm doing from the phone?
Seriously, had worse.
All right, stop asking questions, Jesse. You don't ask questions in the news game.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Cut to the outside broadcast.
Go for it, Pat.
Get ready to bleep.
Well, thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying, southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people, you saw right through their shit.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebrating pints. Makes me coarser than the ground is funny. Coarser.
Memorably put.
Hold it down a bit
But to be
longer,
honest,
mate.
who can blame Peter for celebrating?
Wait, so do I want to show him drunk when he's talking, or is that good for ratings? What are the rules here?
When things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team.
Remember the
A team
10-second
that can
rule.
change things. But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know this. Probably you rather you don't.
I love Channel 1. I keep looking at Channel 1 to see what they're doing, and they're just like, uh-huh.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So, all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay us. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats.
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It
Not
ends
the
today.
vineyards.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again.
Ooh, I don't know if I like that part. Fair for who?
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from and our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you in time.
Jesus.
If not, someone's going to be
I was so
in
stressed there. I was like, oh, hell no.
As the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Same old boring politics then.
This is some weird fever dream. Am I dying now?
You should be so lucky.
I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not going for a drink?
No, got a date.
Try not to get murdered.
Challenge room unlocked. Segment grade B. I thought I did very well for not knowing what I was doing. we have to try one more time. Continue. Final grade A. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Look at that. Dull editing. Dull. All right. They want more. You know what? You want more cuts, England? Fine, I can do more cuts. I've seen diners, drive-ins, and dives. I'll give you what you want.
All right, mate, I've left you a voicemail. I thought you'd end up here. Most people come into the archive room when they're done with a broadcast. That way you can see what you did and how it looked to the public.
Oh.
As you can see, there's 3 sections to the archive. Broadcasts, that's what you've put out. Rushes, which is all the stuff that was on all the screens. And adverts, which is any advert that you've
So if you want
chosen
to watch
show.
the things that you couldn't watch while you were playing. Gotcha.
Okay, on the left you can see all the broadcasts that you've done. You can also get to hear from the main menu if you don't actually want to do a broadcast, you just want to see some of your past work. Select any of those and click load tape. Why not watch what you just did? When you're done, hit back.
Well, in a few moments, we'll be going live to tonight's national nightly news. But before that,
Oh.
let's take a look at what's coming up later on tonight on Channel 1. At 7 o'clock,
This
it's
is
the
very
semi-final of the
BBC.
quotation game, and it's a nail-biting quiz tonight as a team of nuclear physicists take on 4 old ladies from East.
Those physicists are
That's followed at 8
screwed.
p.m. by award-winning documentary series The Shape of Now, which tonight looks at the history of the knee-length sock and its importance during the Great Blackouts of 1871. Not one to miss.
That sounds like a BBC
At
show.
9 p.m, sit back and relax with multiple award-winning movie The Freedom of Being Colin, taking us all the way up to 11:15, where, as usual, Dr. Adrian Atkinson-Blimey will be grilling his guests in Incisors, and tonight sees a return for leading economist Katie Brightman. Finally, at midnight, it's the National Weather Report.
This
before
is
we say
the
good night
most
until
British
tomorrow.
thing I've ever seen ever.
But now, it's time to join Jeremy Donaldson for the
All right,
National
I
Nightly
lived that back.
Right, click on rushes and let's have a look at those.
Okay.
Okay, these 4 screens, they're exactly the same as the 4 screens that feed you the studio signal when you're doing the actual news. Of course, the difference here is you can mute any screen you like or any combination of screens and you can have a listen to what was going on behind the scenes. Just select any
These
segment
aren't my
that's
cards.
any
Please
bit
tell me
between
these aren't my
ad breaks
cards.
over
No,
on
they're the right
and
ones,
hit
apparently.
play.
But
When
this
you're
gives
done
me
checking out
nothing,
the
Jenny. They
backstage
must see
sequence,
that.
hit back.
They think you won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge day. He's not an...
Absolute bonehead. I don't care, Rob. I'm not doing it. I agreed to do 1 BC interview a day. I made that completely clear when we started. Check my contract.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Oh, piss off. You're on thin bloody ice, Rob.
Agents, I get it. You're on thin bloody ice, Rob. Continue, yes. Day 3? An unexpected form. What? What is this game now? You arrive home to find post on the mat, most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity gets the better of you, and you open it. It's a form from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. Oh boy. The first page is filled out already. Your name, Alex Winston, your spouse, Sam Winston, your children, Charles Winston and Susie Winston. Well, you muse, at least they got the basics right. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would... orientate myself in the new workplace. Question 2. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now, a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would... recommend that your colleague reports it. Yeah. Question the third. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would... I mean, it seems unfair, but none of these answers seem like fair answers. I feel like this new government, that man might have been more than just a drunk. He might be kind of a bad person. It's the annual company barbecue, and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to washing your hair that day. I'm winning the talent contest. Hell yes. You've had a long, successful career and are now about to retire. In your speech, you give an honest review of the pros and cons of the company. Focus on issues and challenges you face while working there. Refuse to attend. List all the achievements, good memories. I mean, it's you're doing it for them, not you. So we'll say this. In your spare time, you like to relax alone, attend political rallies. I don't want to say this because I'm afraid that lady's going to be like Dolores Umbridge or some shit. No, thank you. I'm scared of her. Encourage my children. Your ideal Holloway getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, exploring somewhere unfamiliar, a structured day out, theme park, a romantic getaway with your partner to a tropical island paradise. 8. It is most important that the government keeps people, not happy. Freedom is a relative term. Equal seems like a trick because there's a difference between equity and equality. Although out of all of them, it seems like the least monkey paw-ish of all the situations. Although it could be like, you know, Soviet-style equality. What is safety? All these suck. They're all terrible answers. Can I write in a fifth one? Like, why are you asking weird-ass questions like this? I think it's the job of the government to keep people, like, to protect its citizens from foreign and domestic threats, right? So, safe. Thank you for cooperation. Sign my name. We're good. Certainly nothing terrible could come of this. Day 6. A family matter. Am I going to put on Family Matters at the... What? It's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drawing up your favorite coffee cup, a worn-out souvenir of your first trip together. The prince faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. Was it from one of our trips to Disney? Yuck. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm sorry about busting in so late, Alex. Chris stammers, yep, that's his voice. But I need a favor, and you're the only one I can ask. That's a terrible voice. No problem, what's going on? You must have seen all this crazy advanced stuff. The Assets and Welfare Act, they're calling it. Taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy. It's bullshit. You've never seen Chris this agitated. I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money, Chris adds hastily. But they can afford it. People like me, we're going to lose everything. That's awful, but I'm not sure how I can help. Or I'm sorry, but taking from the rich to help the poor doesn't sound so bad. What is the definition? Are they taking, what are they taking from? Who are they? I don't know the rules of this government. You were always the well-to-do off one in the family. Damn, that's kind of mean, though. What happens if I say this? Chris's eyes flash dangerously. You can't possibly be that naive. They're taking whatever they want and distributing it as they see fit. No government should have that kind of power. Look, that's not why I'm here. I need to borrow your passport. Oh, because they took his passport? I can't give you that. That's illegal. They've taken mine in half the bloody countries, but people always say you and I look similar, so... Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe. But I need to go before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex. I'm losing this accent. I don't know what to do here. Sure, there's another way. It can't be that serious. Chris's mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. I've treated your children like they're my own. We're family. Doesn't that mean anything to you? The music is so tense. Alright, what if I do? You climb the stairs to your bedroom, careful not to wake Sam, who is cocooned in a duvet as usual. You open the wardrobe, unlock the safe, and retrieve the passport. A sleepy voice breaks the silence. Alex, what's going on? My apologies to the entire nation of England for this terrible, terrible voice. Nothing, sweetheart. Or Chris is downstairs. They're leaving the country and they need my passport to do it. No, you know what? Honesty with your wife. Sam sits bolt upright now. All thoughts of sleep gone. What? They're leaving the country? Are things really that bad? Apparently. But they'll be fine if they can leave. Chris can take my passport and get out. Sure. The worry lines on Sam's forehead seem to relax. Oh, she loves my rush to action and not thinking of consequences. Now I know why I married her. We have to look out for family. And if I know my little Chrissy, it's probably all one big overreaction. Close the safe and head back downstairs to find Chris at the table fidgeting. They jump up as soon as you re-enter the kitchen. So have you got it? Yeah, good luck, dude. I got an achievement called Family Loyalties. For the first time, Chris smiles. It's infectious. Thanks, I really appreciate this. I'll go back in touch once I'm safely out of the country. Chris takes the passport and, breathing a sigh of relief, grabs the nigh-on fluorescent suitcase and heads out into the night. You head to bed. Your wife's still awake, thinking you are very rebellious and you about to get it on. Day 8. You're arrested. The fallout. Oh, 8 days later. Man, I don't work that much, do I? What? I mean, the cake's still here. The staff drinks are still here. Miss November still being Miss November. Oh no, my tape is gone. Did they take my tape? These monsters. I can't move over. All right. Well, I got to answer. Where are you at? Are you at the club?
That's better. Let's get set up and get on with it.
Which one do you think is Dave?
First of all, let's get the power on.
That seems like Dave, for sure. All right. First of all,
need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on. Right, let's load up the adverts.
Okay, so we need...
You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
Should we play? Is this toy safe? If you have to ask me that, I'm not in charge of the ads. I just press buttons. There should be a whole department for that, BBC. Actually, does the BBC even play ads? Or are we just on the channel Dave, and the guy on the phone is the Dave of Channel Dave? Coming to a medium-sized hall near you. Alan James is the Jesse Cox of the UK.
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again. The Navision mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the Vision mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them. And they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0.
I got you. Today, I'm going hard on the edits. Don't worry, dude.
Another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, That's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect
Oh no, am I going to be forced to make tough choices and fight the power? And broadcast things that they don't want people to see?
It's what I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Get one of those. My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds.
Not the best source of consumer information.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in
You know,
5, 4.
this really is a genius game. Because it's very clear you can't watch everything that's being said, but when you hear little tidbits, it really makes you want to go watch all the extras and bonus stuff they have in the game.
Who's leading this charge?
Ooh, which do I pick? Let's not show my take down the man hand yet.
With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority of the country, I'll be asking my guess if we're on the way to a new future. Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO.
Oh.
The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a
I have to do the gambling photo. The other one is just terrible. She'll thank me.
The youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington's appointment is a risk for the giant mega corporation. Sophia, as our regular viewers will be aware, has always been a wild child and has been romantically linked to several movie stars and sports personalities. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snappleheart. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about
The safety of the toy that I'm going to advertise later on? Oh, cool.
Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wall and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg-Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's taint.
Well, they're going to Dante's taint. They get the proud pose.
But thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions for this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have." Playing the field, rumors abound as sporting legend Johnny
Play the field.
is snapped leaving.
All right, I gotta judge this guy, huh?
Hottest clubs.
I mean, no one wants to see vomit on TV.
Celebrating being named sports personality,
Especially the news. This is what your grandma watches.
By this very program. Johnny is seen here with socialite and performance artist Tiffany Lamore, whose recent show, Snatched Inside My Snatch, has kept her firmly in the public.
I don't know, Grandma would have wanted to see that either. Did they say snatch?
With advanced
Yes, Grandma likes take.
crime, how afraid should we actually be?
Uh-oh.
I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police. And
It had to be balanced because, you know, at the beginning I gave them the smile, so.
Sledgehammer to crack a nut. All that and mega
Uh-oh, are we done?
with young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Let's go back to 2. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so I need to go to 2 when this is done. No, go to 1. Jeremy Donaldson.
In the wake of the government,
Alright, we gotta give the people what they want. More cuts, but not too many cuts, because I still want to watch what's going on.
Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels
Wrong thing. It doesn't matter. Heart
But
crazy
what does
cuts.
that mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
I got this.
Grand plan, Alan.
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd, ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are,
Gotta
we
keep
will
moving,
destroy
gotta keep moving,
ourselves
gotta
and
keep
this
doing
planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully.
I got this now, baby!
The world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this
I-
will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, who'll be laughing then?
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is...
I don't know. I don't think bollocks is that kind of word. I see it on TV all the time.
But it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research in the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
Consequences?
You know,
What is it?
might do some good.
How's it going? Actually, fuck it, I don't care. I ain't
Yeah, you shouldn't worry. Don't worry.
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
I'm sorry, what is this ad?
It's no wonder Mr. Snugglehugs is the gift your child wants this Christmas.
All the other kids have such fun.
That's right, little one. You don't want to be left out.
I'm just saying I'll do what I can.
Oh shit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
I've said a bit of word and that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody.
Now that's an honest ad.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance of
I'm ready to censor. Look at this guy. I'm ready to censor this dude. What the shit?
Social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and...
That door is mighty suspicious. I know memes.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers.
Oh my god, we need the reaction shot.
Structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving.
Greg.
Oh my god, yes.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Jones.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system?
I don't have to bring the system down. I'm just gonna let this shit play.
I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk.
I wonder if what would happen if I would have broadcast the rest of that.
Or cosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe?
Whoa.
What have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy. But
Forgot that 2 wasn't an option.
moral decay.
Well, alright. Things are falling apart.
And lost touch with what it means to be a citizen.
I mean,
of
what
a great
revolution
country.
runs smoothly?
Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly.
What?
It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, you bloody...
Gimp was the issue? Or was it bloody? Sorry,
Delia, could
I
you
am
give me a little
distracted.
Help, please, dear? Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
I'm keeping this on. Keep it on.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in his box?
Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You've got back in your gift space.
And whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility.
How am I supposed to keep up with this?
Oh, hold on just a moment. Clive, I am not having this again. As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to
Oh
the
my
heart of
god,
it.
what could this possibly be?
Has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swamp. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris. One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Titwank. Not now, fellas, I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Way, Las Bolitas!
No, we're just trying to get that.
Oh my
signal
god, I
back.
think this is it.
I think we-
Is this the revolution?
Tony? Tony, I mean, we were literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me?
I don't care if I lose my job. Let it play, baby! Let it play! 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 Let it play!
You know, where's the payoff? Bring the strippers and booze! We do occasionally talk about video games. Bring the strippers and booze! Not enough time for video games. Bring the strippers and booze!
Oh, thank God, I don't need pants now.
Hey, JC, what are you doing? Not much. Making a fortune. It's a professional broadcast.
Yeah, now sing music.
It's a professional broadcast. Bring the strippers and booze! It's a professional broadcast.
I'm here to ask and answer one simple question.
It's a professional